So we've just been informed by one of those GRP cruisers that the lock, I believe it's probably Salt's Lode, is out of action. Hello everybody, welcome back.
Hi there, the sun's shining.
Yeah, it's a glorious day today.
Oh, lovely.
Just
Just what we've been waiting for.
Weather's got no, I've seen in the forecast there's some low clouds going to come in next week from the east coast.
I think it's tomorrow's meant to be 28 and 29. Ooh.
I think the west is getting thunderstorms and rain. We might get touched a little bit, which isn't a good thing really, because if it's thunderstorms, you get a lot of rain at once. It's going to put the rivers on red.
Yeah.
Pretty quick. But yeah, we cycled back yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, 9 miles.
But it was a breeze.
It's funny, it didn't really feel like that because it's so flat.
Yeah.
I think I said on the vlog.
Mostly on road as well.
Yeah, Josh has vlogged it, but it's like you're in Holland, apart from the windmills, because it's just flat.
Yeah.
It's like you're in a different country, really.
Got to cycle back to Whittersea now, which is about 8 miles. Trouble with these big wheels.
There's one spot there at the moment.
Yeah, I'll be going with it.
Oh, Josh, 17.99.
Just got to go down the little lane we walked down yesterday, Mum. Down there. It's quite cool actually, because March has this road that goes all the way around it. It's almost like it was the original road. But this will take us all the way to the bypass, which we have to cross over. Thank you. Nice cycling through it.
Oh, if it's nice and flat like this, Josh, all the way.
Yeah, it will be. Have you seen the surrounding area? Oh, this lane gets even tighter. Get a car down there now. See? Right, so we're on a main road now. Only for a little bit. They would take me right on a corner when there's a fucking lorry. Yeah, that's why I don't like riding on main roads like that. We're on a little access road now. This should take us into some deep farmland in the middle of nowhere. Oh, Mum. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, that's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic, that is. But then Mum got a puncture, but she got self-healing tyres, so as long as I pump it back up, I think it should stay once the slime has settled. Go on then. What's that old car there? Capri? Oh, I was right. Over the railway we go. God, it's like we're in America. With a really flat farmland. Wow, it's a long straight road down here, isn't it? No, we just stop. We've come to a crossroads.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's right there.
That way.
Going back to the main road now. It's a really busy road. It's going to be cold. It's that level crossing back there that's going, but why isn't this one going?
Oh!
Well, there you go.
We get across thinking, oh, I wonder if a train's going to come.
Yeah,
And a train comes.
here it comes. It's so flat here, you can just see it come.
Here it comes. They always do that when they get to a crossing, don't they, Josh?
Yeah.
As we found out when we walked our way.
Hi. I don't feel like I'm in England. It's weird. England I know, there's hills everywhere. Yeah. I feel like I'm abroad cycling. This was actually one of our most enjoyable cycle rides ever, me and Mum. It was just so relaxing because we were on this lovely concrete road and there was no cars. It was strange. A good 0 to 60 test here. But then at some point there had to be riding on grass, isn't there? This is the last little mile or so. To take the road it would have been a couple of extra miles, so we had to take the bank of the 20-foot drain. Oh, it looks like it goes up to that bank anyway in a minute. That's really good. Back on the grass again. Yay, tarmac! The whole of 2 bloody minutes. Seconds actually. God, she's all the way back there, you can't even see her. It's harder to motorcycle on this because her bike's frame is smaller than mine, and so are our wheels. My wheels are a whole 3 inches bigger. God, I can't even see her. Then we filled up the van, didn't we, when we got back?
Yeah.
And same thing happened as what happened with me and Dad when we filled it up.
Yeah, I think when you fill it up, the leak underneath, it just was all pouring out again. So I went to a couple of garages, they couldn't help us. So I've actually now, all this faffing about, I've booked it in. Luckily, most of the trouble is, because we're on the go all the time, you can't get a garage, I can fit you in 2 weeks. Luckily, this nice garage has got a cancellation for Monday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it there Monday and get the exhaust sorted out and the leak. And I'm not sure about the starting issue because I don't know that. We think that's the key.
Yeah,
I think that's
key
to do
in
with
the
the immobiliser. So
yeah, it's been quite pleasant here in March actually.
yeah,
Surprisingly.
surprisingly.
A few drunks up there at the pub, but they don't bother you.
Yeah, we're right up this end anyway.
Yeah. We did manage to get a spot yesterday. Mum was waiting like all day for a car to move. It moved and we got
So
in there.
moved at nothing moved until 6 o'clock last night, and then met some subscribers that were on an ABC boat,
Yeah.
Black Dawn I think it was. Got chatting to them, so hi guys, and they actually got a couple of dogs, bless them, and they said, oh no, we go back to the marina because of the dogs. I said, oh thanks, that's kind
We
of you.
didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to do that,
Yeah.
so thanks ever so much, and I hope you had a lovely meal out last night because they were going to go for a meal. So yeah.
But yeah, Dad's gone. He's done some painting though over the last couple of days.
Yeah, he's done the top, the green on the top.
Grab whales.
Yeah,
And he's done the back
yeah. Painted the back.
gates. and that.
Yeah, the gates needed because we
seats.
didn't want it. Trouble is, if it rains, the water will get in there, won't it, Josh? So it's been dry for so long, so he's rubbed them down, painted them, and they look good. They ain't quite finished.
No.
I don't know, but he's randomly painted the top of the bollard for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I thought that's sticky.
But Dad's gone and he's had to drive about 2.5 hours now.
Yeah, it's quite a way.
I see why we're not spending a long time down here.
Yeah, it's a long way.
It's not
You know,
fair.
it's 2.5 hours for him to drive, and especially on a Sunday. Bless him, he does. You know, he does like 28 hours over the weekend, but that's quite a lot of hours. You know, on his knees and everything. He's got bad knees, so I've said to him stay on the Sunday night, but he likes to get back on the boat. So he's probably got 2.5 hour drive back. But this is why we done this. This is why we got the van for him, really, and he loves it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's moaning. It makes me laugh because he's moaning about the airbed keeps going down. And I said, well, take some foam from his bed. So what's he done this morning? Forgotten it. So
He's got to deal with that again.
yeah.
He can go buy another one if he wants. Somewhere. Anyway, yeah, we're going to cruise to Salter's Lode today, which is about 13-mile cruise, one lock, I believe. And then Monday we'll be going on the Great Ooze.
Yeah.
I think the high tide is at 1:30. So Mum's gonna take the van.
Yeah, I've got to get the van. I've got to take the van there for 8:30, 9. So I'll probably just hang around, have a look round March. I noticed there's some charity shops, so have a little nose. I was going to do it yesterday, but I said to Josh, I'll just do it Monday now.
Yeah, okay, let's get going.
Yeah, let's get going.
So March was actually recorded in the Doomsday Book in 1086, but the meaning comes from Old English M-E-A-R-C, meaning boundary. Modern March lies on the course of the Fen Causeway, a Roman road. Fun fact, March was effectively an island in the marshy fens. And I'm imagining at some point, I think when they probably put these drains in, they drained the marshes and the ground became more stable. The internet from that antenna must go quite a while because there's no obstacles in the way, really. Wow, look at that for a case of drunken poles. God, why is this culvert so heavily guarded? Is there some kind of hidden treasure in there? And this is where the 20-foot drain joins back up to the Old Nene. You can take this route if you want to avoid March, but it's a lot more boring. This was quite a cool experience actually, cruising in amongst the windmills. Don't think we've ever been so close to one, but I imagine this is one of the best places for them. It's so flat. I imagine they do really well.
So I've got an earache, so I've got Andy's hat on.
This is the new Pope Man's drain down here to the right, and that takes you to the 16-foot drain, which is probably the straightest and longest one of them all. So we've just been informed by one of those GRP cruisers that the lock, I believe it was probably Salter's Lode, is out of action. And they say it's going to be shut for about 2 weeks.
Well, I'll give him a ring. I'll give him a ring later and find out.
I don't know.
Just our luck, innit?
How many times can you say it's just our luck? I don't know what to do now, guys. The 2 day boats are ahead of us as well.
That's why we're going really slow to see if they get through the lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to going on the ooze. Really looking forward to it. Don't know what.
I've come up with all this plan. I planned everything, every single cruise, and we're going to get off the Nene for early September.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's even going to happen now. I don't know, because we'll be pushed back even further now. We've got to wait 2 weeks, and it's going to ruin the plans, and we're going to have to rush even more. I don't know what to do really now. Purple, red, yellow, white. Wow, look at that for a lock landing. That's small for a portage. There's a couple of day boats who came out of Fox Marina just as we were about to set off. And I thought, they might go the other 2 ways, but no. They haven't even closed the puddles. Just as Mum came in, another narrowboat came from behind, but these locks are actually about 13 foot wide, so you can't quite fit 2 narrowboats in. But the Gongoozlers had a good point. They said in all the time they've been coming here, they've never seen a boat, but now they've seen 6 at once. And I said that, yeah, that usually happens when we show up. We're coming into the lovely quaint village of Upwell now. And here's the 2 day boats. They looked like they're moored in someone's garden, and they said, "Oh, we didn't take your mooring spot, did we?" And I was like, "No, you look like you're in someone's bloody garden." But I think that might be the post office mooring. And this is Upwell. It's conjoined with Outwell, and they used to be known as one place, but that's when they put the up in to make them different. There used to be a little passenger tramway here, which took passengers from Wispatch to Upwell, and it was along the road. The passenger service days ended in the 1920s, although it continued to be used as freight until 1966. Yeah, there are some extremely low bridges along this section through here. This is St. Peter's Church, and there used to be a spire on it, but in the 1840s it fell, and the body of the church was rebuilt in several stages. The first building was in the 14th century. To my surprise, there's actually a second water point here on the middle levels. I thought there was only ever one in March, but this looks new. And now, as you see, we're going into Outwell, but they're conjoined, they're pretty much the same place. This big corner here is where the Wispatch Canal actually came off. The canal was planned as a means to improve the status of Wispatch as a trading centre. The date of the act was 1794 and was opened in 1797. Because it's so flat, there was no locks needed, only flood locks at each end. Outwell was 97 feet long, but the one at Wispatch was only 50 feet long. And because it's tidal at Wispatch, longer boats had to wait for the water levels to be level. And in 1883, The tramway that I talked about earlier opened, and it followed the route of the canal, but by 1922 all traffic ceased on the canal, and it was formally banned in 1926. There was frequent drownings in the canal, so it was built over in the 1970s. Oh, it looks like the water levels are down a bit.
Only two there, weren't there? Sorry, darling.
There's a bit of an aqueduct here that goes over the 16-foot drain, because we are higher up, because we went up that lock. And because we're slightly higher up, it looks like they pump up some water
Current's about.
to supply that lock.
Probably that. Looks like they pump water. It's funny how the bank's the same height for that. Into the distance.
Another apparently rural mooring here, but it's right next to the road, so don't want to moor there.
Far away from Christchurch, aren't we?
This looks like a lovely old windmill here, now been converted into a house.
Dad's been split up from. My God,
that's a big bloody pike.
Yeah.
Jesus! Yeah, there's lots of dead big fish along here. Probably due to the lack of oxygen. I've heard that is a problem this year. It's an old style. And here we are at Salter's Lode. There's nowhere to moor up, so we're going to have the wild moor.
Oh, Josh,
What?
can I make it? I don't think now.
Okay, you have to stay up there then. Oh my god. How long is it going to take you? What's happened to us again, guys?
Oh, we come to a stop again, guys.
Yes.
Like Cobbler's Lock on the K&A.
So Salter's Lode is fine,
Yeah.
which is good because I'll tell you in a minute there might be a solution. But Denver Sluice has broken down. It's been a catastrophic failure, I believe. One of the gearboxes has gone. Typically, when we are coming up to it. Minimalists have gone through, fine.
Yeah, they were lucky. But obviously nothing's going to be done till Monday now. Because it's a weekend, so nothing gets done at the weekend. So
Yeah, we know from experience, don't we?
we'll have an update on Monday and then go from there. Josh has got a couple of alternatives, haven't you?
Yeah. Tell you what, that cruise though was beautiful for Upwell and Upwell.
Yeah, I tell you what, Upwell, wasn't it, Josh? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Lovely, different houses.
Yeah,
I think
it was nice.
I think one of the cats are going to land up in the drink here because we've got the plank out.
There was actually a water point there as well, and people say there's only one water point on the middle level was at March, but there's not. There's one at Upton.
Yeah, Upwell.
Upwell, Upton, I don't know which one it is.
Upwell.
Both.
One's Upwell and one's Outwell.
No, not Outwell.
Upwell.
Oh yeah, one's Upwell, one's Outwell. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, we should fit up on one there because I've got two things now we can do, guys. We can go up the 100-foot drain. 100-foot what?
Up, I think. 100 foot up.
No.
Down.
No, it's just called the 100-foot river, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's a tidal river, so it's part of the tidal ooze. So you come out of this and you go up the river along there, and you go all the way up there until I don't know where. It's maybe near the River Cam. You come out, but it's tidal all the way, and I don't know how long it is. Probably 10-15 miles, I think, of tidal. So we don't really want to do that.
Might have to.
But that means I'd have to change my plan again because we won't be doing the tributaries first. We'll be doing them on the way back instead then, and we'll be going to Bedford first. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just failed, so we can't get
Watch
through.
this space, hopefully.
We're going to stay here for the weekend,
Yeah.
see what happens,
See what happens Monday.
see what Dad
Probably
wants to
have an
do. If not, if it's going to be ages and we don't want to do a 100-foot drain, we will try and turn around here and just, I don't know, it's very up in the air at the moment, it's very undecided. We definitely, I need to talk to Dad, I need to have a look at the 100-foot drain. Yeah, we'll get back to you on Monday,
We'll keep you posted.
guys. Yeah.
See what's happening. Thanks for watching.
Here we go again, stuck in limbo.
Thanks for watching anyway.
Anyway, it was a lovely cruise.
Yeah, we had a really lovely cruise, lovely weather, beautiful sunshine, bit windy, but that makes it nice and cool, so it's lovely.
Alright guys, see you next time.
So, thanks for
Like,
watching.
subscribe, yeah, bye.